Welcome back to Tang Time, where I teach you how to lower your score without having to work on your golf swing. On today's agenda, we're going to be talking about the golf grip. How to hold the golf club. Why is the grip so important? The grip is important because that's how you hold on to the golf club. That's correct. The grip is so important because that's where your body is connected to the golf club. That is where you are controlling the club face and making contact with the golf club. So we want to make sure that we have a good hold on the grip. If you're a right-handed golfer, you're going to wear a glove on the left hand. The glove on the left hand allows you to get a better grip on the golf club because this is your stabilizer. This is your controller. I see a lot of people with the club either too far forward in their fingers or too far back in their palms. We don't want to hold the club like this. We want to match the club up with that wisdom line on your hand, with the lines on your palm. It's going to come in diagonally. We don't want to hold the club too far in our fingers. That's not stable. And we don't want to hold it too far back in our palm, because that's also not stable. What we want to do is have the club in the meat of your palms. You want to be able to hold the club with these three fingers. So to test if you have a good grip on your club, you should be able to hold it with these three fingers and let it drop down and catch it with your index finger. This is going to give you a really sturdy grip. There are a lot of different ways to connect your two hands together. For me, I do the overlapping grip. That means my little pinky goes between the index and the third finger to connect my hands together. There's also the interlocking grip, when these two fingers interlock together, hence the name, and create one solid grip on the club. I'm not a huge fan of the 10-finger grip just because it gives a chance for your hands to move independently. We don't want that. We want the hands connected together as one unit on the golf club so we can control the club with consistency. Once your left hand is on the club, take our right hand, grab your fingers, and we're gonna overlap those fingers together again. Again, your strength is in the bottom three fingers and the pad of your thumb. It's gonna hold the club together. This is gonna give you the control to create different trajectories and shape the golf ball. Like this video if you wanna lower your golf scores. You wanna rest this club in your index finger. If the index finger is too far down, you lose control. Just have a smidge, just a slight separation to lock that club in your index finger. So I have my left hand on the grip, like so. The left thumb should be just on the right side of this golf pride, and then I'll take my right hand and overlap it. And my thumb should be on the left side of the golf pride. This is gonna give me a really sturdy together grip. This club is not slipping out of there. If I want a stronger grip, I'm gonna turn the left hand over and grip the right hand underneath. You're gonna see a lot of long drive guys set up this way. When you set up this way, it's gonna allow that club head to whip even more. If you grip the club really far this way and you're really far this way, it's technically a really weak grip. It doesn't allow the club head to flip and follow through very easily. I have a pretty efficient swing, so I don't try to over strengthen my grip. I have a pretty neutral grip where that golf pride label is right in between my two thumbs. The grip is so important because it's the starting point of your swing. If you're gripping it this way, your club head is gonna have a tendency to flip open. If you're gripping this way, you're gonna have a tendency to take the club back shut. So how you set up and how you grip the club will really dictate how your swing gets started. Making changes in your grip is not easy, and it's going to really drastically affect the way you hit the golf ball. It's like telling yourself to start riding left-handed if you're a right-handed person. So don't be discouraged if it's difficult to make contact with the ball when you start messing with your grip. But the grip is the foundation of your entire swing, so you really need to get that down pat. So please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next episode.